Honorable Speaker, it is just some few days ago, I watched a clip of a young lady from, I think, somewhere in Naivasha, where she said her mom is having some mental illness, and then her brother, her younger brother, is living with disability. And the young lady was at a point of losing hope and getting into depression. And she expressed her frustrations because she cannot even cope with the family life because the demand that is there from her brother and her mom is so high, and she has no one else to help her. She cannot even work because she tried to even work, but she couldn't cope because the attention the two need from her is just overwhelming. And when I watched that, I was so much moved, and I wondered how we can help this young lady. And in the same way, the motion that Honorable Dorothy has brought to this House this morning is something that affects every part of this country, people living with disability, and especially those who are living with severe disability, who need some caregivers, are so much there, and especially in the villages, where in some communities, children living with disabilities like a taboo, and they take that as a curse, and they don't want even to associate themselves with those children. They even don't want to talk about them. They even hide them, and in a way that those individuals are even more depressed, and their parents live in stigma. Honorable Speaker, the only good thing that as a country we can do is to associate ourselves with these people, is to own them, and to be responsible enough is to allow this cash transfer so that not only the individuals who are maybe bedridden, but even the caregivers can have some hope. And also, as they take care of them, we know very well that some of them are not even able to work. They are most of the time there, and the care itself needs a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of resources around them. And that is why today we have so many people who are depressed, others who have developed terminal illnesses like blood pressure, diabetes, because they have no hope and they have no one to turn to. And as a country, if our government, through the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection, can recognize the caregivers of persons living with severe disability and give them this support, then their prayers will have been answered. As we know again, Madam Speaker, in our country today, one of the main challenges that is there is that the economy has been very bad, and people's businesses have come down, and price and the cost of living has gone up. People cannot afford to buy even a packet of milk. Others cannot afford even to have a meal on their table. But if we can approve this, it can be something that can help them, and others, even if they take care of these ones, they'll be able even to send their siblings to school. They'll be able even to take care of themselves, and even the medical care for some of these people. Madam Speaker, sometimes the medical care, the medical attention is quite high, and beside the medical insurance covers that the country is thinking about, there are those things that those covers may not even take care of. But once we do this, then we will be able to take care of them. And as I conclude, by doing this again, we will be a very responsible government, because it is their constitutional right. And again, every government is supposed to take care of its citizens, including those people living with disability, including those people who take care of them. And the only way we can do that is to recognize their needs, to see how best we can help them. And we cannot think of helping them without creating our own wealth. This, therefore, encourages the entire country to work hard so that we can create our own wealth and grow our economy so that we can be able to take care of all our financial needs. Madam Speaker, I support this, and it is my prayer that soon and very soon this will be implemented, and that Ministry of Labor and Social Protection will be providing this support and making a lot of difference to those people who cannot speak for themselves, who cannot fight for their right. But if this Honorable House approves this and agree and debate positively on this, then it will have a lot of impact on the people who are already suffering and who are already in a lot of pain because of the poverty they are going through, because of the resources that they need and they do not have. With those few remarks, I support. Thank you.